Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio. So things are moving in a more positive direction now. We've got our power supply sorted out, we have to go fix that in a moment. The moment I started the game up, it actually finished the research, so now we can make lime if we need to. So that will help us. I don't think I want to do it now, because we're going to have to store the lime, and we don't have any way to spend it at the moment. But, it'll help us get some free CO2. Actually, let me see if they added anything. Do we have anything new to spend lime on? Bricks, of course. Cement. With silicon ore. Eventually we'll throw it all into glass, because we're going to need a ton of glass. But... It does seem like there's... I'm not sure if this is new. This is new. Liquor? Why do I need liquor? White liquor. Which I then turn into black liquor. And create pulp. Which then becomes green liquor. Which becomes white liquor again. Wait a minute. I missed something there. There was... Okay, there's like a cycle of liquors, which you add lime to become and create limestone? Really? I thought limestone is how you get lime. So that's a cycle. I can turn lime back into limestone and then limestone back into lime to get CO2. If I have enough liquor. And liquor is also in a cycle that is diminishing over time. But where is the input to this liquor? So black liquor comes from green. Green comes from black. Wait a minute. Okay, I made this. So white. Okay, in terms of use, white can be created by sodium sulfate. Green liquor can only be created by black. Black can be only created by white. Interesting. Eventually, I'm sure this will be important. We'll have to figure out all the farming and the liquor and all that stuff. Anyway, let's go deal with that fuel problem we were looking at before. So right now, all of our mineral production is stopped, which is why I'm not overly concerned about making sure that this is all kept up to date. I'm letting my carbon accumulate for a little bit. Eventually this will all back up because we're not consuming the fuel fast enough with. Well, maybe it won't. I mean, if this doesn't back up, these two things here are not sufficient to keep this entire thing powered. Or supplied. It's interesting. So this might not be a, well, I know it's not a long-term solution, of course, because we're going to need iron at some point. But it's trying to, well, no, even here it's not backing up at all. I don't feel confident putting more over here yet. More slag. I guess I would be happier if mineralized production were what was keeping this backed up. Like, if these were stopped because they didn't have enough mineralized rather than because they didn't have enough carbon. Because that gets into our fuel cycle. We're still building sulfur up. Just infinitely. Which will, actually throw into a sequence at some point. Why is this stopped? Because we're not getting enough. Okay, we're not getting enough fibers. Here, stop burning that. Actually, I might as well burn some copper while we're here. Just to start getting it out of my way, you know? We can always just throw into a box. So our research is stopped because of lack of iron, but I don't want to spend iron right now. Until I've got it being produced again. I want to make another backup. This is stopped, right? Yeah, because it doesn't have anywhere to put stuff. This is still going nicely. Just so we can kickstart it once if we have problems. Yeah. I really thought that would start backing up, but it's not. Maybe just because of this. No, leave that alone. We have all the boards we need for a little bit. Well, I'm kind of at a loss. I was planning on spending part of this episode redoing all this, all the generating carbon, but I kind of doesn't feel like we have the supply that needs to. This is sufficient. Because I was expecting this to be all backed up. It's backing up a little bit into here, but not a lot. Well, while we're doing that, let's look things up. So I was very curious about these exploration, and apparently I can't get those. Explore. Why is this? Exploration token is yielded from temperate gardens? These still need electronic circuits, which we can't do. You know, there's the thing. We could set up like a tiny little, use some of the sulfur to generate a smidgen of the tin we need. Let's start setting up for that. So we're going to need a crystallizer and a filtration unit and probably some more I can make basic farms. I didn't realize that. I thought they needed seed extractors need the other ones, but let's make a basic farm to see what it does. But the composter, the bioprocessor, all that, they need actual circuits, which we can't make yet. We will soon be able to make. That's the point. We're gonna need more chemical plants. Let's grab some of this sulfur. So I don't want to do ratios or anything, I just want to figure out the process. First of all, let's look at this. No recipes available. It looks like it has one input. Don't know. One pipe input at least. We'll figure out what that's about at some point. Alright. Maybe I should build that over there. It's gonna need... We'll just do this for now. We can put a thing right there. Overflow. So that a little bit of oxygen will accumulate on this side. Are we gonna need purified water too? Maybe we should do that on both sides. Fluid. We can get that from a water plant. A hydro plant. Although we can't make another one. I kind of wish I'd not used up those electronic circuits on the two blue things. That was a mistake. That would have us having our hydro plant. Oh well. It's a recoverable mistake though. What am I doing? I'm looking for some of those. I was looking for another valve, yeah. That's gonna need water. Which side does the water come from? That side. Does that work? Yeah. Of course, it's the wrong way. Okay, and let's build that like right here. This is all temporary. None of this will persist for very long. I swear. If I keep trying to use it, yell at me. Okay, and that's where we put the sulfur. There's the sulfuric acid. Now we have another one of these. We need another one of those. Where was that? There. No, actually, we can do that in a filtration module. I forgot. Make some slag slurry. And here is your slag. Then we filter it. And then that gets clarified. Do we have a clarifier? I don't think we do. Let's make one. Eventually we'll water treat it to get sulfur back. But for now, we'll just clarify. And this... that's the... That's, wait a minute. How do I make... What do those need? Used to be they used coal. Filter. Filter. Charcoal filter. Ah, they use charcoal now. Charcoal kind of takes the place... Well, no. There already was charcoal in the previous one. Oh well, let's go grab some. See if this is a bit more friendly now. No, still no good. Not backed up at all. These have filled up. Maybe they'll start to back up now. Where are my filters? There. Oh, we only need one. Or two, sure. And then that will go into something that there's not enough room for it. A crystallizer. Annoying. We'll just put it over here and run a pipe. And this will start making bobmonium. We'll make a bit of bobmonium, a bit of rubite. And there's our ore production. Goes through filters really fast though. That's the issue. We need to deal with that. Oh, we need to clarify that too. Wait a minute. There's not enough room for the clarifier, is there? Let's just go out one more. Out two more. There's no room to put that there. Alright. Then we'll just burn both of those directly. Oh, I already had this. Ammonium ore cannot be smelted. Oh, I need to crush it first, of course. Okay. Let's switch this over to rubite. Just a little bit of it. Oh, this is going the wrong way. Oh, the stone, yeah, of course. Okay, wait a minute. Let's make this more simple. We'll just do some hand, moving things around my hand at first. There we go. Ooh, it takes a while to unload that. Let's double that up. We need some alginic acid now. Excuse me. And where does this happen? I think it happens in a furnace. Maybe a metal mixing furnace? Yeah. Solder plate is what we're looking for. Oh. Wait a minute, that gives 6 charcoal. I thought it was 5. Never mind. Interesting, it's 3 per crushed. Is it? So 3 per lead plate versus this is 3 per 2 plates. I did not realize that was different. Meh. You are making solder. Well. Needs more. Let's switch this back to Bombonium. How much is it to need? 7. So we're not wrong to spend more time on rubite. Okay, that's a bit of that plate. Now what? And we turn in actual solder with the alginic acid. We're gonna need tin also for the tin copper wire. Wrong way. Always the last one you look for, right? What do we need the solder for? For components and... no. Components and solder that you make... I thought they were right here. They require too many components, don't they? Give it some carbon. At the end of the day, we want to make these, which do need basic circuit boards, and then solder and basic electronic components. Can I even make the blues? I can, but not until I make a few of these. There we go. Just trying to set up a quick little thing. So messy, so lacking in supply. We have our boards. Let's see how this is going. It looks like carbon's still a real problem. The idea was that this would slow down because we're gonna max out. But it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, even the ones at the very front are still going hard. these are still at half. Where's all the power being spent? On the algae farms, of course. Well, that's irksome. Hmm. Yeah, I thought this would be... I thought this charcoal would be backing up a lot more, a lot faster than it is. It is. It's very slowly backing up. These two are backed up. But, and I guess wooden bricks are technically backed up too. But it hasn't trickled back into our, to the rest of this. How am I gonna fix this? Hmm. Let's get more carbon production and we'll see if that helps. And the whole idea of this is it should be a cycle. It should slowly, like over time, produce more and more carbon. Let me just see what our carbon looks like. Production just jumped. It was very steady. This was always very spiky. We tried to do this before. That's what this was, and that caused problems. We'll see how this goes. Because this will immediately start depriving this of charcoal. But I think I feel more confident that we have enough carbon to prevent there being a death spiral. Even if we do end up screwing this over massively. I never did place these. Interesting. This guy got the wrong thing put in him. I'm a little annoyed that I don't have any sort of mineral production going on right now, but I see it as an investment in making sure that we're going to have power in the future. I don't have any carbon. Need to get some carbon. More efficient boilers would be really good. In fact, how far away are we to boilers? It would be a green recipe. I think it's 50. No, that's not worth it. Eventually we'll rush to it, but not yet. This is looking a little more saturated, maybe. This ran out of slag. Because we started eating it more mineralized because carbon is more abundant. Make sense? Or okay, yeah, that works. We just ran out of slag, I think. Does it need 5? Yeah, okay. Eventually geodes, but not yet. Okay, but now that we can make a few circuits, let's look at what these farms do. We're gonna need more steel. We don't have any iron though. Okay, let's turn this back on a little bit. Just a little bit. Need more windmills. Maybe instead of doing this, I should have shut all this down and just focused on building windmills for a little bit. But I didn't want to do that. That would have been annoying. Okay. So bioprocessor can do nothing. Seed extractor. Where is it? Okay. Can either create seeds or create. What do we have? We picked up something. We have a desert garden. So we could either turn it into tokens or fewer tokens, but with some products. What do we need? Right, I think we need the tokens right now. Eventually we can get lots of them. I mean, there's, well, I don't know how many there are, but well, now I'm concerned. Do we have a limit? I hate to throw away something that's irreplaceable. It seems like there's more over here. Presumably, there's gonna be more. I don't know. Let's just, well, we need the tokens. Where are they? They're not visible. There they are. So what this would allow us to do is create stuff from sand. Interesting. Seeds. Need to figure all this out. I'm really interested in figuring this out. So let's go ahead and get exploration tokens. That's gonna be so expensive. 4 sacrificial magnets for a single one of these. Wonder if this could be production. Or productivity, I meant. Ah, we're getting a decent amount of carbon produced now. I wonder if we're starving the rest of our base of power. Yeah, that's the kind of oversaturation I was hoping for. Where this is just full, so that some of these actually stop working. Good. That's what I want. I want it all to stop working. So that it stops consuming on this side, rather than us being deprived of production. This is still going. Is some of the charcoal getting passed? I don't think so. I think it's only when we drop stuff in that charcoal gets passed. We need to produce more charcoal. And this is going again. Slowly. How's the power holding up? It seems like we have lots of power. I don't believe it though. I don't believe that we're producing enough charcoal to maintain this level of power. We're faking it right now. Even at half performance, I don't think we have enough to fake half performance long term. Because these are just idle without charcoal. One more. Like that. That's how big it needs to be. Let's take this all apart. Decent amount of sulfur, about a stack full, maybe a stack and a half total. What was that even doing? Nothing. That's wrongly placed. Interesting. It stopped. I need... No, it's still going. It's going very slowly. I was thinking it needed multiple desert gardens per thing, but that's not how this works. That's a bad... Don't know what I was thinking. We're gonna need to make more pipes to get that to work. Yeah, this is already going empty. Carbon's nice and full though. So maybe these will stop producing because they won't be able to output any more carbon? I'm not going to worry about it yet. It is a worry, just not yet. Okay, we'll deal with this more in the future. I'm gonna take a break here. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio.